What is a 4-step and how do you do it? Take your 4-step from good to great at the knowledge drop. Focus. Now let's drop your 4-step from good to great. I believe that the 4-step is possibly the most difficult one of the basic footwork steps. But then again, possibly the most beautiful one. How can you master it and freaking kill it instead of just walking through the steps? First, we need to get an understanding of what is a 4-step. Do we have a common perception of what it really is? Globally speaking, I don't really think so. But then again, anything with 4 steps can be regarded as a 4-step. Create a pattern that goes in circles and comes back to where it started from. With 4 steps, you can call it a 4-step. This kind of an approach puts you outside of that box that we often get stuck at and opens up limitless doors. I, for example, have, I think, 13 or 14 different kinds of 4 steps in my arsenal. But then again, creating more and more variation after variation after variation kind of loses its point, gets vague, and gets boring after a while. It loses its purpose if your foundation is not built right, if it's not strong enough. The beauty lies of getting rid of excessive junk, all of the stuff that doesn't belong there, and relying on the stuff that matters. A masterpiece can be found when you take out everything that's not necessary and you rely on the true core, the essential. Let's do that for the 4-step. The classic way of approaching these rotating or circulating footwork steps with numbers is that when you go down one number, you take out 1 step. That way you stay consistent, and it's kind of like they're part of the same family. If you start from your 6-step, you take out 1 step and you come up with the 5-step. Then from your 5-step, you toss one of the steps from the front and a 4-step appears. BBOY Dojo, BBOY Dojo, BBOY Dojo, focus. This kind of 4-step is alright, but we can still level it up. I personally don't use it too much. Sometimes, yeah, but I find it kind of lazy, kind of boring like this. What makes it truly dynamic is when you add that counter rotation to it. This way, you don't only spin around in circle, but you also spin around your personal axis. To make your 4-step look crispy clean, you have to have a perfect stance. And the stance that works for 4-step the best is pretty wide, with round sweeps with both legs. But since you sit on top of the legs in the front, it's good to properly open up your legs in the back. This makes the step truly dynamic, going from small to big and big to small again. Keep your hips low at the back at all times. No excessive work done in vain. You save a bunch of energy like this. Keep a steady rhythm with your steps at all times. 4-step is a beautiful step because it goes hand in hand with the music. Unlike many other steps like a 5-step, for example. Rock the 16th notes with your 4 steps so you keep it connected with the music at all times. And don't rock your 4-step like a horse running. Keep the rhythm steady and even. This way you can make your 4-step match to an instrument, something like a hi-hat, for example. BBOY Dojo, Flomo crew focus. BBOY Dojo, Flomo. Keep your hips moving and circulating at all times. That way you create the flow effect. Don't stop with your hips movement. Keep it moving at all times fluently, and that's really the core of the power in your flow. Master your free arm while you're at it. Keep it in control to make it look good. Film your 4-step, analyze it, fix what's wrong, and rock it. And last but not least, master it both ways, y'all. There are not many who can rock the 4 steps fluently both directions, so you get a head start if you drill it in order to make it work. For inspiration, check out one of my students, BBOY Office, 4 steps both directions, y'all. And then work on yours. But first up, join my free hooks workshop at bbboydojo.com/footwork. Focus is out with the knowledge drop. I see you there. Peace.